Yeah, it's been a good start. I've been here. Today was my third session. It went really well, helping the team prepare for the match on the weekend. And I was at the match against St. Louis. It was an amazing vibe and an amazing atmosphere within the stadium. So yeah, excited to get out there and help the guys.
Sure. Um, Again, if there are any questions online, please go ahead and raise your hand. But to keep things going, what attracted you to playing for LAFC? And what has the club done to make you feel like this is the right place to continue your career?
Yeah, I mean, being in the league, this is my sixth year playing in this conference. The whole time, I have a good understanding of the club and what they're about, and I think it really aligned with what I want to do, and that's winning at all costs. I think this is a club that wants to go into every single competition and win, and not just participate and compete. I think this is a club that wants to go after every trophy, which directly aligns with what I want. Obviously, I have relationship within the coaching staff with Mark. He's the one that brought me into Vancouver, and then a former teammate here in Thomas SL. So speaking to them, them explaining to me, what the club's about, the quality, the level of the club. Yeah, it really attracted me to be here. And at the end of the day, LAFC's one of the biggest clubs in this continent. So it's a great honor to be here. And like I said, I'm excited to get out there and help the team win.
Thank you, Ryan. Let's go to questions online, starting with Josh Gross. Josh, go ahead.
Thank you. Hey Ryan, welcome to LA.
Thank you.
Obviously, not this match, but the next match is in Vancouver, and they've had a tremendous season so far. I'm just wondering, from your perspective, what you're seeing from your old club, and what do you make of them making the CONCACAF final?
Yeah, no, it's awesome. I've watched them the whole way. I wasn't able to watch the match last night, but look, it's a group that has been together for a very long time. It's a group that's very close inside and outside the locker room, and it's a bunch of guys that are all pushing in the same direction. So I think. From what I've heard from them, they're loving the new coach, and I think they've all bought into what he wants from them. So it's great. It's great. I still speak to a lot of them on a daily basis, so it's great to see them go out there and be in the final representing MLS.
Yeah. Over the last couple of years, it seemed like Vancouver and LAFC played each other almost every weekend. I mean, there were so many matches where you were meeting each other inside the league, and then the various tournaments you'd end up playing, the playoffs you'd end up playing. Decision day, and then you get the playoff series.
Yes.
Were you? I was almost wondering from an LAFC perspective that were you tired of seeing Vancouver? Were you tired of seeing LAFC? And what did you make from what you were seeing across the field about that side and how difficult it is to play them?
Yeah, that's funny. I think we were thinking the same thing. In every draw, we had LAFC, whether that was Leagues Cup or playoffs. Felt like we were playing LAFC every other game. Yeah, it's a team that I don't think anyone is looking forward to really play against, because the quality of the players that are within the club, the atmosphere that the fans bring, win or lose, the fans are going. I was really surprised. St. Louis obviously conceding first. The fans keep going. The fans keep raising the energy, and that for sure helps the guys on the field. I don't know if any players allude to that, but having the fans support regardless of the situation is massive for the players, and it helps with the rhythm on the field. So I think it's a difficult stadium to come in and play. So yeah, like I said, we were never looking forward to coming here to LA and playing them, because like I said, the quality of the players and the atmosphere that the stadium brings.
Yeah, Yeah. And last one for me. It's a small sample size for you, being able to work with the team in training, but where do you think that you fit in with this midfield group, and how do you think that you add to what the coaching staff has to work with?
Yeah, I just finished a meeting with the coaching staff and them explaining to me exactly what they want and how they see me benefiting the system. And I think I'm the perfect fit for the system. It seems like the team wants to be, in your face, high press, and I'm a player that enjoys to do that dirty work and get pressure on the ball, win the ball higher up the field. Um, and then attacking, I think I bring a lot of creativity to the attack. You see, there's a lot of talent in the front line in LA, and I think with my crossing ability and passing ability, I'll be able to help unlock those players. Positionally, I see myself on either side, fullback actually, so left back or right back. I think I just bring something different than the guys that are currently playing there. So it's a good group of players on both sides. So it's going to be good for competition. That's what you always want in a team. You want competition. You want guys to push each other for the roles. And I think that's what we'll have here.
And just real quick, Steve said that he thinks you need a little bit more time. Where are you in your fitness, and how soon do you think you'll be able to contribute?
Yeah, I feel good. Obviously, it was a long off season, so I'm gonna need a bit of time to adapt to how the team wants to play and better understanding the identity of the team. But I think obviously another issue comes with work visa. Being a Canadian here in the States, I'm not sure. I've never played here before, so I'm not exactly sure how long that process will take. But I'm sure once that gets sorted, I'll be able to help the team.
Thank you.
Thanks.
And you're aware of our rich Canadian tradition here of
Yes.
players.
Yes.
How's LAFC viewed north of the border when you were, and obviously playing them a lot over the times? What was your perspective of the club?
Yeah, like I said earlier, it's one of the biggest clubs in the continent already in the short history of the club. I think the club really have that swagger to them. I think a lot of teams hate to play LAFC. They hate to come into the stadium because they know what's waiting for them. And like I alluded to earlier, that's the talent that they have on this team, as well as the atmosphere within the stadium. So being on both sides of it now, coming here and playing as a player, and then even last week against St. Louis, watching in the stands, it's a difficult place to play, and it's a difficult place for other teams to come here and pick up points. So as the home team, I think we really need to embrace that and treat it as our fortress. Really expecting 3 points at every home match because, like I said, with the quality of players, that should be the goal.